guys, it's Donovan. So, me and my buddy Jackson, we're out here. It's Wednesday. It's 3 days before opening day of actual season. We're out here doing some scouting on some land out here. Yeah, so stay tuned. And later today I'll give you the rundown on how youth season went down, and yeah, so stay tuned and hope you enjoy. Alright guys, I'll give you a little update here. It is about 2 till 7. We've not heard one gobble. So I'm thinking there must have been a lot of predators in the woods last night. It's like really light out, so they definitely should be gobbling, but we haven't heard one thing. So but me and my buddy are out here. I'm out here on the far side of the property at the top of the hill, and he is down the ridge and then up on the other hill at the top. And so we've got like 100 acres out here we can hunt. But he is, show you, right, see that light right, where is it? Where's my walkie-talkie? There it is. Right there, that light right there. That's his house. And he's standing like, there's his house. He's standing like over here. And there's an old trailer out there. And the birds are up there. They were up there quite often last year, but we haven't heard much up there this year. We got some trail cam pictures of some hens and one picture of 2 big old toms up there, but we haven't heard much and when we've gone scouting. But yeah. So I'll let you know when they start gobbling, and if they start gobbling.
They might be closer to one-eyed willies because I haven't heard them at all.
Really? Alright, so they are not really gobbling this morning. It is 7:05 and I just heard our first gobble over here.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that one. I heard that one coming from your right. If you're looking down at me. If you're facing the other way, it's coming from your left. I think in the woods. I couldn't really tell how far.
Yeah, I heard it too. That was a pretty strong gobble. That's our first strong gobble we've gotten. Yeah. Okay, good. So we got a Jake over here and a Tom somewhere else. He said he heard it over here, but I'm not really sure why I heard it. I heard it, so we'll just say it's over there because he heard it. And then we got about 2, possibly 3 over here. That's land we cannot hunt. That guy absolutely hates us, so there's no way we will be able to get permission to hunt. But yeah, and in case you were wondering what we're always calling the blue trailer, there it is. And down about right there is there's that.
There it was again.
I heard that. I think that's a Jake, isn't it? There's a pond down there. That's what that is. Yeah, I think that was a Jake. We got one out there. They're not really gobbling this morning. I'll get back to you if they start to. Alright guys, there's been 3 turkey that have pitched down in these trees over here, like in there, and in there. So about that section right there. There's been some turkey pitched down right there. There's a Tom in the group over there, but they are not wanting to talk. I just heard another one gobble. Did you hear that one gobble?
No, I didn't hear, but on the Chateau Trail coming up there to your right of that, to my left of the trail, right on the edge of those woods, I'm pretty sure I just saw a turkey fly down, because I didn't really see it, but it looked like a fluster of feathers like hit the ground.
Well, there's been 3 that have just pitched out of the trees in front of me, and he has been roosting over there, like that one tom has been roosting over there on the trail. So he may have for some reason had to roost over here instead of over there, or maybe he chose to and whatever, but I just heard that other tom again. I think he's over there in Raymond's.
Okay, good deal. Yeah, what I'm looking at is definitely a turkey. I see it for sure. It's definitely a turkey.
Like, you think it's a hen, or you think it may be a gobbler or something? Has it got any size to it? Can you see a beard or anything?
Oh, it's too far away for that. I can't really tell. It's by itself, though. There's nothing else with it that I can see.
Okay, good deal. Good deal. So, it is about 7:20, 7:30 right now. I'm not sure the exact time, but it's within there. But we're seeing them. Like, they're here. Like, there's no doubt that they're here. They've always been here for like 10 years. There's always been a bunch of birds out here. But this morning they were not wanting to do anything. There must have been predators or something this morning. So yep. Out here doing our scouting. And there's 2 turkey up there. One looks like it's strutting. But how far do you think that is out there? 1,000 yards?
Yeah. Pretty close.
But, I mean, property line's like on the other side of that dead trees, right? Like pretty close right there?
Yeah.
So they're about to go on our property right there.
Yeah.
Cool. To begin this video, I told you guys it'd be a rundown how youth season went. So, I'll give you the real short version. We went out there, we roosted 6 longbeards with no hens, no jakes, just 6 longbeards in this one, on this one piece of land. And down here in East Tennessee, they host this thing called the East Tennessee Youth Outdoors Hunt, and it's they take kids out turkey hunting for open day of youth. So I've been going there for a couple of years, and they assign some guides for you if you want them. And I always like to meet new guys and maybe make some new contacts, and you know, new guys that'll want to turkey hunt together and stuff. And so I always get me a guide, and that way I ain't got to call. I don't have to call for myself. I do that all year. So it's nice somebody else doing it for you. But so me and my little brother, we found our guides. We went out on Saturday. Open in the morning, we got real tight to them. We had them about we had one tom about 60 yards in the tree in front of us, and the farthest one from us was about 110, 120 yards from us. So we was in there pretty decently tight. We was in there real tight to that one, and I was at the top of the hill, and then my brother was at the bottom in this food plot, and he's never got a bird, so I wanted to put him down there. I figured he had the best chance. And anyways, both our guys started calling, and I got ready, and we had all those birds, all 6 of them, pitched down about 10 yards from us. But they was down the hill, so I was waiting for them to stick their heads over the hill, and I was gonna get me one, but they never did. They just strutted around right there and just waiting for my hand to go to them. And so anyways, they lost interest, and they went down to the food plot where my brother was, and where they actually saw his decoy. And so one of them split off from the group down there to go to that decoy, and for some reason the other ones didn't really seem to care too much. And anyways, after it split off, it thought about it, and then it just went with the other toms. And I think the other toms didn't see the decoy, and he did, but yet I don't know what the deal was. But then anyways, they wandered off. So my guide was calling at the top of the hill, just trying to bring those toms back to get my brother a shot. And all of a sudden, another tom from neighboring property that we were hearing gobble, we watched him fly down and then take off, just running like he was on fire. And he jumped over the fence and started right into their decoy. And so my little brother, he wasn't really ready for it. But anyway, so he got on it and everything when it was at about 35, 40 yards, and we patterned a shotgun. It doesn't do anything past about 33 yards. Doesn't really do much. And so anyways, he took a shot anyways, and he missed. But that's what happened opening morning on Saturday, and we hunted hard that evening, the middle of the day. Nothing. We didn't even get a gobble or anything. Didn't even see a hen, nothing. But so then Sunday, I took my little brother out there, my grandma's, and we had one gobbling. And well, first time he gobbled, we were walking up the hill. It's a real steep hill, and he put his hand up against the tree to rest for a second, and a bird gobbled, and we looked up in the tree, and he was in the tree above us. So I told him, I said, it's, you know, dark enough he won't be able to see us walking up this hill, but you know, we gotta be quiet. And so anyways, we got up to the top of the hill, set our decoys up. He had no hands or anything with him, and so I only called to him about 4 times, and he pitched down right to us. And again, he came right behind us, came to our far left about 25 yards. I got my shotgun on him, and I brought my shotgun in case I called to him, but I was really trying to get him one. And so I didn't shoot. I kept my beat on his head, and I was like, Landon, you know, shoot him. He's like, I don't see him. I'm like, get on him, he's right there. He's like, oh, I see him. And then by the time he seen him, he moved off. And so he got behind us, and he would not come any closer. He just stood there and strutted about 20 yards down the hill from us where we couldn't see him. So I got that Jake decoy, and I crawled behind him, and it was real cold. And my little brother, he was kind of, his hands was real cold, so he was like, hey, if you see him, shoot him, Donovan. So I was like, okay. So I crawled out there with that decoy, and I seen him standing there, and threw that decoy down and brought my gun up. But I don't know, he was just too fast. I've shot him running before, but that's what I was planning on doing. But this one, he decided he'd take off flying. So he jumped up in the air and tried to fly, but hit a bunch of tree branches, and then just came back down and took off running to the left, and then started flying again. So that's how youth season went. We got really close. It was awesome. It was super action-packed. It was, you know, great hunts. And so just scouting out for Saturday. Hopefully get me an opening morning bird. Jackson's going down there to spend time with friends down there in South Carolina, so he's not gonna be out here opening morning, but he'll be out Monday, and Mike will be out opening morning. So you guys will see something from us, hopefully. So we're gonna check a trail cam, and so yeah, I'll show you guys if we got anything on there, but if not, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.